Welcome back everyone. For this week's tutorial, I'm going to be featuring the new Christmas plate from UberChic. So I've done the candy cane stamps on this hand, and then I did add a little bit of the snow onto this middle finger just to give it a different look. And then I used the new Radiant and Dazzling from Light Elegance, and then I also used one of our new art glitter colors that we got in called Magic, and that's a pretty cool effect that one gives there. So first of all, I wanted to show you the two different ways that I use to take off Swarovski crystals from our last tutorial. So the first way, if there's not a whole bunch of crystals, I prefer this way. I just use a pair of old nippers that are just for art. I use them only for art because, as you can see, like the tip kind of gets ruined from clipping off the crystals. So you don't want to be using a brand new pair of nippers. So all you have to do is squeeze on either side of a crystal and they pop off pretty easily. Some of the smaller ones are a little bit harder to get at. I find if I start with the big ones and then get the small ones after. You don't want to use just an electric file with an arbor band, as these are glass and they will heat up on your client. Okay, so there's one way to take them off, and then the second way is using that Gel X bit from Erica's that we use to take off the crystal pixies. Again, with this bit, I do not recommend for beginners to use this bit. It is an aggressive bit. You do have to use a bit more pressure when you're using it. You can file those crystals right off. Okay, so two both easy and quick ways to remove those Swarovski crystals. So I also wanted to show you how I apply this color Magic from Art Glitter. You can just mix it in with a clear gel, but I find this way works well as also. So I'm applying my second coat of, I've chosen to use the color #GlitterMe. You can use whatever color you like, but I do find darker colors work best for this Magic color. Okay, so I have my second coat. Now before I cure this, I'm going to take the Magic and I'm actually just gonna dip my finger right into it. And then I'm gonna take the beveled end of my Pro Round brush, and I'm just gonna press some of these squares down. So there is a bit of a thicker layer that gets onto the nail. So you just want to push them down, clean out the ones around the edges. Okay, and then that can go in for your full 2-minute cure in UV or 1 minute in LED. And I should have mentioned before, this is going underneath of your flex. So now I'm going to encapsulate this with my flex. So that's going on right after first and last I painted on my 2 coats of color. Before curing the second coat, I dip into the Magic and then I do my full cure, and now I'm encapsulating with flex. And that can go in for my full 2-minute cure. Alright, so I've done my fill and done all of my filing, and I've put 2 coats excuse me, of #LoveMyNailTech and #GlitterMe. I mixed both with a little bit of Frosty Paws just to lighten them up a little. And then I just wanted to show you, this is the new Christmas plate from UberChic. It has a lot of really cute things on it. There's presents, there's mittens, there's light bulbs, candy canes. There's some really nice snowflakes on here too. I'm going to do a little demo on the holly, as it's one of those double stamped ones. So get my clear stamper. And I'm going to start with the leaves. For the leaves, I'm going to use Good for Her from Caption. And this one, I'm putting it onto a silver nail, but if I was doing it on another color, then I would use the Rewind Repeat underneath of it, and that kind of makes it pop a little bit on top of whatever color you like. But since I'm putting it on silver, I don't need to use silver as well. So just stamping that on. With the clear stamper, we're always cleaning it with a lint roller or masking tape or the back of a nail form, something sticky. We just don't want to use any nail polish remover or anything, acetone, alcohol, anything like that on those clear stampers. The heads will deteriorate very quickly. Okay, and then coming in, I'm going to use Socially Antisocial for the berries of the holly. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of a more of an accent onto my blue nail here with In My Previous Life. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of this snow that we have on this plate here. Just give it a little bit something extra. And then that's gonna get your top coat. Personally, I like to use first and last if I'm doing any sort of stamping or anything like that. I just find it has the least amount of rejection in comparison to some of the others, like Sunshine or Super Shiny. That's gonna go for our full 2-minute cure, and we are done. Wipe the sticky. Finish it off with some Light Elegance cuticle oil. It's an all-natural oil. It's basil, lavender, jojoba, and tea tree oil. It's a really nice alternative to the rose oil. And there you have it, some double stamping off of the new Christmas plate, along with a couple of the new colors from the Light Elegance #LoveMyNailTech collections and the new Magic from Art Glitter. And as always, questions and comments below. If you'd like to book some one-on-one time, feel free to email me at tessa@nailbasics.ca. You can also inquire about our art classes. We have 3 levels for all of your art needs.